Salaar postponing has caused a frenzy. It's a worrying time for Hollywood. Rishab Shetty's Bollywood debut and a budget of 375 crores for a comedy film. All that and more in News with Nona, a weekly show where I discuss all the latest news in entertainment and media. So let's begin with the first one, the biggest announcement that's still not official by the time I'm recording. Salaar is postponed. It was supposed to come out on 20th September, but then suddenly the news came out that it is being postponed and we don't have a new release date. Some are saying it may come in October, some are saying November, some are saying next year in January, but no official word from Ambale Films yet. Now, why the delay? Some are saying the post-production work is still going on, they need more time. Then this news broke just a day after Jawan's trailer. So maybe they thought Jawan has so much hype, let's not, come just 2 or 3 weeks after the film. One more theory I have is maybe, Adipurush happened, the brand of Prabhas has been hurt. So maybe they want to give it more time so people forget about that and, they can start fresh. What is the true reason? We'll never know. We'll only know what the official word is given by Ambale Films. And probably it will be that they need more time in post-production. Now, this has definitely caused a frenzy in the whole industry, everywhere. South, North, everywhere. Because no one is sure when that film is coming. It's a gigantic film. No one wants to clash with it. So they want to know when it is coming out so they can plan their own film. And the moment the news came out, so many films jumped to September. Fukre 3 took that spot already. They have put out a trailer, they have put it out in the marketing that they're coming on 28th. And there's so many other films that are targeting those release dates where Salaar was coming. Now people are saying it may come in November, so there may be a clash with Tiger 3 of Salman Khan. And that will be a big clash. It will impact both the films. They're both action films. It's not like Oppenheimer versus Barbie, where the audience are getting different things, so they're gonna watch both the films. Both are very big films, big stars, very hyped films, so it's not a good idea to clash there. Then the news of it going to January, maybe too late, but also then we have Project K that is slated to come out in January, and there are so many films that comes out in January. I think Fighter is also coming, so there'll be a clash there too. So it's a very confusing time for a lot of people. So it will be interesting to see what happens. Then Jawan is breaking all the records with pre-bookings. A huge number is expected on the first day, more than 100 crores, and a lot of records will be broken. The trailer has done its job. The hype is maintained, and Gadar 2 is still going ahead, already crossed 500 crores. They had a success party where Shah Rukh also showed up, and Sunny Deol and Shah Rukh were together after a long time. Now it was a great box office for Kerala 2 with RDX doing over 50 crores, whereas the big film King of Kotha really didn't do much. It's being termed as disaster. A very interesting play. No one would have expected RDX to do better than this big film at Onam, a big release date in Kerala. We also got our first glimpse at Kathanar, a big budget Malayalam film which is a dark fantasy. I already made a special video on it. You can definitely check it out on the channel. Then in Hollywood, things are not going well because the strike is still on. Things have not settled down yet. The producers, writers and actors are not coming to terms, and the strike is going, the delay is happening, and it's causing the studios to lose a lot of money, which they can save if they agree to the terms, but they still haven't. And because of that, there are so many films that are delayed, especially from Marvel. There are some which are delayed to next year, and there are some put on hold indefinitely. And if the strike goes on and on further, we may not have anything from Hollywood coming, and that'll be a good time for Indian films to do the magic at Hollywood. I made a video about that, definitely check it out. Pathan also had a release in Japan finally, and it's doing well there. The legendary game designer Hideo Kojima watched it and really enjoyed it. He shared his thoughts on Twitter, and he did the same thing for RRR when it released there. And he's excited for Jawan too. And Japan is a market where Indian films have done really well in the past. Now Rishab Shetty was actually working on Kantara 2, which is actually a prequel to Kantara 1, is making his Bollywood debut with the director Ashutosh Gowarikar. There's no news about what the project will be about, but it's gonna be a pan-India film. And this collaboration is very interesting. An actor from Kannada industry working with a very big director from Hindi industry who have not given good films in the recent times, but he has made some legendary films. Lagan, Swadesh, Jodha Akbar. So really looking forward to this one. And the last news is Housefull 5 is happening with Akshay Kumar. A lot of cast has been announced, and the budget for it is announced to be 375 crores. Yes, you heard me right. That's the budget of a comedy film. Now they're shooting it abroad fully, but still, nothing can justify a comedy film to have that amount of budget. If you're spending that much, that means you're expecting at least to make 3 or 4 times of it, which I don't think Housefull has that value anymore, especially post-COVID, especially what Akshay Kumar has been going through. I don't think it can get that money back, and it makes no sense to spend so much money on a comedy film. Like, okay, you may big films, big action films have big sets, all of that, so spend so much money. You have big, you need to get crowd and VFX work, all of that. It makes sense to have that budget. But for a comedy film, maybe you have a set piece for a comedy film. But still, sorry. 375 crores? I don't think so. Maybe people are saying, that's for the actors and all, but when the budget is announced, it's actually not counting the money that will be paid to the actors. It's mostly the production budget. But whatever, they are going ahead with it. Maybe they have too much confidence. Let's see. Maybe we all are wrong. So guys, that was the news of the week. Let me know what do you think about all of that in the comments below. Until next time, you can check out this video next, and I'll see you next time.